So this video here that I'm about to bring is to show you the hypocrisy that goes on within the 2K community. How we go from one agenda to another. And on top of that, also trying to push an agenda, but yet not looking at what we said before. So in this video here, it's going to be a little hard for me to do for the simple fact that some things of what I'm going to say may hurt you. Some people may say that I'm a hater, and that's fine. I'm okay with that. But with that being said, I just want to show the hypocrisy of why we keep killing this game year in and year out. So let's get to it. LMAOO. Weird as F. Y'all worried about a build name before fixing stuff that matters. Now, this is why I say that this is hypocritical, and this is not taking a shot at Statistics. Statistics is actually a very good player, and I actually enjoy watching his streams. But we worry at the fact of having a certain build name that they decided to patch, but yet those same build names were attached to certain players, and those certain players had garbage stats, as we're gonna see here in the next clip. When you look at this right here, nobody ain't making a build like this, first off, because ain't nobody gonna rock a mid-range of 92 or 93 or however high that goes, and a pass accuracy that's high as all get out unless you're playing pro-am, and the ball handle just as high too, but only speed with ball is 77, with a speed of 80 and a speed of 77, acceleration of 77. So you want to make a build that's attached to a certain name, but that certain name is attached to the real build, and the real build is garbage. So you tag that, so you pretty much want to tag yourself with garbage that you did not want to make, but you want the name itself. And I don't get that. I don't get that, because we're gonna complain about a name, but you don't want to make the original build. And I understand the original build, it's the way how this game is, you may not want to play with it. I understand that. But at the same time, here's the thing. How do we go from being upset about a name to having Easter eggs of a build like Chris Paul, because this is the point guard build, and it's garbage. But at the same time, we're going to go and talk about VC prices and how high they are. So let me get this straight. You are willing to pay $100 just for a name. Just for a name. That's all you want, is just $100 to give out for a name like this, the point guard. That's hypocritical. I'm sorry, that's hypocritical. You can't get mad that they take away those names because you just want the name, and you willing to spend $100 over 11 letter word. Come on, man. This is what I don't understand. So then we vilify the game for being trash. And yet, we will say this also, which I'm about to show you in the next clip. But yeah, back in September 20, and hold on, let me just show it to you too, so that way y'all don't feel like I'm making up certain dates or whatnot. September 20, right here, which was 10 days after the game came out, the community, all of us was in the uproar about the prices being this high. So let me go ahead and play this video, so that way I can put y'all back through memory lane of what we were saying. And shout out to All City TV, because he was the first one who actually broke this down.
And how drastically different it is. The VC pricing is tremendously different than it was set up last year, where last year you could purchase a $100 package of VC with your $70 game, or even if you spent $100 on the game, you get that additional package of VC. You could cover the cost of your build and then some. Purchase your animations, you can purchase clothing so you can look fresh out there on 2K. But unfortunately this year, the cost of your build exceeds the cost of that $100 additional package that you guys normally purchase whenever you purchase a 2K game. As you guys see behind me, this particular build will cost me $473,000, exceeding the $450,000 that you receive for $100 package of VC from 2K.
And that's where I'm trying to get the understanding from. How is us as a community gonna get mad over a certain nickname that's attached to a build that we all don't want to make, because the way how the game is played, those builds can't really be used. And there's nothing against 2K or anything, but I just gotta call a spade a spade. And this is not against nobody neither, but make me understand, how did we go from September 20 crying about the VC prices, because we had to drop $100 on top of the $100 plus the extra $70 that we got with the VC price, depending on whatever edition you got. How did we go from that to crying and being mad and being in an uproar about the VC prices are way too high, to we find Easter eggs as far as like certain builds? We promoted them. We promoted these Easter egg builds, though none of these content creators don't play with them at all. Then we find a glitch to get the name, and then when we find a glitch to get the name, now all of a sudden they drop a patch taking away the name. Now the community is in an uproar. So you didn't have a problem paying $100 to get a glitch name, but you had a problem paying $100 to make the build itself to your own desire. It don't make sense. Somebody got to make it make sense to me. I mean, it just don't make sense. So at the end of the day, this is the conclusion of this. And this is why I wanted to bring this video out, because ever since that little patch, as far as it going with those glitch builds or those Easter egg names, or the Easter egg builds attached with those names, like His Airness, the Point Guard, the Secretary of Defense, the Prince of Darkness, Bill and Beer, so on and so forth, y'all didn't want to play with them. But before we even discovered that, we had a problem about VC prices. But then we promoted the glitch, those Easter egg builds. Nobody don't use them at all. Then later on down the road, we find a glitch to use those names, but without the build. So when they take the name away, you felt like you lost $100. No, you didn't lose $100. I'm sorry, I'm gonna call a spade a spade. You did not lose $100. Because if you felt like you lost $100, then we should have never been complaining back in September 20 when the prices were high, quote unquote. If we're gonna complain about something, let's just stick to the same energy, is all I'm saying. But at this moment right now, after that patch on those Easter egg builds, it make us look like we're hypocrites. It make us look like we're hypocrites. And if it makes you mad or piss off, and if it offends you, I'm sorry, but I just gotta call a spade a spade. I gotta call it for what it is. If the game is trash the way it is, how a lot of people have been saying lately, then why are you gonna spend another $100 to make another build with a glitch name when the game is already trash? That's how everybody says it. Somebody gotta make me understand. Let me know in the comments below what y'all think about this video. I'm open to anything right now. It don't matter whether you want to sit there and debate me about it. We'll do it live. If you want to sit there and give me your point of view, that's fine, but we got to make it make sense, man. Either we're going to go one way or we're going to go the other, but let's just stick in the same direction. Or if not, let us not push an agenda to make ourselves look like hypocrites. All right, I love y'all. Y'all be blessed, y'all be safe, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. Deuces.